Good thing we were live for that. You hear that, Wyatt? All right, this is day 2 of the Women's Pro Bass Tour. We're still probably 10 minutes away from weighing our first set of fish. Just wanted to boot up everything, make sure everything's working correctly today. Did our test, looks like the app and everything's working great. So apologize for having to do paper yesterday, but taking a little bit longer for weigh-in, but we got through it. Do want to thank the city of Shreveport, Osier Sports Commission, and Oil City, Louisiana for hosting the women this week. Also a huge shout out to Trees Baptist Church here. They fed all the lady anglers and all their staff that came with them, whether friend, family, mom, dad, sisters, brothers, friends, it didn't matter. They fed them all. So huge thanks to Trees Baptist Church. Caddo Lake, awesome Airbnb here. Also chasing draws with the Caddo Lake. Played a rescue boat this week. Went out and jump started some boats and anything and everything that possibly needed. Go To Lures is another sponsor. Main Stage Entertainment, Citizens Bank and Trust, Ships Marine, Midcon Gathering, Johnson Brothers Service, The Tea Lady, Earl Norman, Dempsey Oil Company, PKP Legacy Holdings, Parker Brothers Electrical, Korsalowski Funeral Home, Jimmy Granger Outdoors, Walmart, Bass Pro Shops, Haggard Insurance, General Wholesale, DeVoe Ford, Super S Triangle, Burton Oil and Gas Reporting Services, and last but not least, State Representative Danny McCormick. All of those wonderful businesses and people pitched in to help bring the LBAA to the wonderful Caddo Lake here, where you can fish cypress trees, oil rigs, anything you can imagine shallow water fishing here. There's giant. It's absolute giants in this lake. A couple of our anglers have caught 8 to 10 pound fish in practice, hoping to see one here on day 2 of the tournament. The LBAA record is 9.85, held by Martha Goodfellow. I believe that one was commonly Palestine, if I remember correctly. It was a very high wind prediction afternoon. Just now starting to see those big gusts that were predicted after 12 o'clock today. So we let the ladies do a trailering event this week just to be safe. The wind directions and predictions could have been 40 miles an hour blowing right into this ramp. Last time they were here in 2019, that made it very interesting to get those boats loaded. So we decided to play it safe and do a trailering event. So we got our first boats pulling around now to get their bait or their fish checked. So we're going to go ahead and start weighing fish as soon as they're ready to send a trailer and truck around. Amanda and Craig, we are ready whenever you are. Send the first boat around once they're checked and ready to go. All right, looks like we're going to get started off with Linda Geffner, the 2024 Angler of the Year. Yeah. Who wants to go first? Rachel Parr is going to go first. All right. All right, Rachel Parr coming up. All right, she needs 6:31 to overtake the lead. This is a little bit of a different format. It's two parts. They get to bring in their fish that are outside of the slot. So she's got 147 plus a 4.5 pound 2 coal, or 4 pound 8 ounces, so 4.5. I got to do my little calculator. Where'd it go? It is 4.5. You can go ahead and hold that up if you want. But she has a total today of 597, so we'll save that in there. 597. Let's get a picture of the one she was able to bring in. 597. All right, let's get your. Why is it not letting me put my decimal in? Number lock. Where's that? There we go. 597. You had 3 fish total. Hit submit, and then we can get you your total for 2 days. Come on, refresh. There it goes, 1185 2-day total. There you go. Good job, Rachel. You want anybody to thank? No. Not okay. She wants to thank Linda Gessner, her boater today. She has 1185, currently puts her in second place. Next up, we're going to have Linda Gessner coming to the scales. She needs 798 to overtake the lead. She's got 1 outside of the slot that she can weigh in, so we're going to get the weight on that. Did you have any paper too or no? Okay, sweet. So she's got 367. So she has 1442 today. 1442. Let's hold up that one for a photo there, Linda. It's right there in the basket. 1442. And we'll get you your 2-day total here. 2873, I believe, if my math is right there. Give her a round of applause. That's your 2024 Angler of the Year on the pro side right there. That's Linda Gessner. She's currently in the lead with 2873. Let's go ahead and pass that off, and then we talk to you for a second. All right, anybody want to thank? We can actually slow down a little bit. We don't have to worry about all this paper.
No, I personally want to thank you for Angler of the Year, and then sponsoring my entries for this year. So that's one. And I want to thank Jason, the mechanic. He helped me yesterday fix my trolling motor. I broke my steel cable, and he had the little tool where we get the little barrel nut and fixed it all up. But I've been putting a Gatorade jar under both sides just so it don't lock in. And I was fishing between 1.5 to 2 foot of water anyway, so I had to pull it up a little bit. So, but otherwise, Mercury and H2O in North Little Rock, they keep this thing going, and it's going to need a big cleaning when I get home. But I got a tournament with the old farts, Jim. I got a tournament on Hamilton because we just canceled Gillum. I think we got a little bit of water. Jim is from like hog hunters in Arkansas. He moved down to Arkansas, but I used to fish with him for years in a local club in Arkansas. I want to thank, just once again, the people here, Susie, where we're staying, and everybody in, the oil city in the area here are just wonderful. I mean, they just help you out. The people that you meet on the water are nice. I mean, it's really a class act. So I appreciate it.
Yes, it is. And are we going to see you at Bull, right?
Yeah, we're going to Bull with the Bassingales next week. So I got a tournament, the hog hunters on Tuesday, and then Thursday I go to Bull Shoals with the Bassingales for 2 days. So it's going to be a busy week, but hey, it's fishing. But I did catch some on a frog this week, but that was not the bait. What I was using was a Senko, Texas rigging, a Senko, and African Special. That's what I was using all week. I mean, Rachel will verify that. And I missed a really big one last 20 minutes of the day. It broke off. I didn't check my line, but it's okay. I had fun, even though I couldn't catch him on a frog.
Right. All righty. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us as always. That was your 2024 Angler of the Year, Miss Linda Gessner. She got a 2-day total of 28.73 here. Give her a round of applause as they pull off their truck and trailer here. All right. Hopefully the live stream's working out good.
Oh. Is that falling? Is that falling or not? Okay.
All right. We got both of them coming up with paper. Who wants to go first? Neither one of you got fish toy though, right? Okay. So they got paper. Let's go ahead and do Lynette Doyle real quick. Since I have her up here, you got 3 papers? You got 1 paper? 3 fish on 1 paper. All right. So she's got 7 pounds even. Let's see what that does. 3 fish for 7 pounds on paper. So people watching back home that might not understand what's going on here. Caddo is a slot limit lake. So it's based off of 14 to 18-inch fish not being dropped to the scales. All right. That brings up your 2-day total to 16 pounds even on 2 days. Let's go ahead and talk about some sponsors and stuff. Who all would you like to thank about your 16 pounds? You're currently leading, by the way.
Thank you. I'd like to thank Redline Power, Jody James, for all his sponsorship this year. My family and friends for just supporting me. I got a great group of fans.
Yes, you do. And how can people find you to come fishing with you? I know you fish a lot of different trails, but the one in the upper left-hand corner is an affiliate with us. So how do they find you?
Oh, WBT, that's Women's Bass Tour. We're basically out of East Texas, maybe. We fish mostly East Texas and Louisiana lakes. You guys can look us up on Facebook. We have a website also. And it's a great group of ladies. We have so much fun. It's not just about fishing. It's friendship, it's fellowship. We're going to do everything we possibly can for everybody else,
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see what you guys do and who you all send to the Classic this year. You can qualify for the LBAA Classic through the Women's Bass Tour. So anybody else, any other last words? Last words? All right. That's Ms. Lynette Doyle right there. She's currently leading with a 2-day total on the co-angler side of 16 pounds. Give her a round of applause. Let's see who we got next. Your vote number 4, Miss Paula Wilson. How many you got on your paper? Come on. You got 3? 3 on your paper. Let's see how much you got here. All right. Put it on the scales. 714. You're gonna make me do math. I don't have the 14. It's not 8 pounds though. 788. 788 on her total on paper here. We'll save that and see what it does to your rankings here. 788. Load. Signal's a little slow here. All right. I think it updated as I hit refresh. All right, your 2-day total moved you into second place with a 24.38 2-day total. So right in second place. That's your 2-day total, okay? All right, so you're currently sitting in second place. How was fishing on Old Caddo this week?
It was good yesterday. Had kind of figured out what I was doing. Today, try to do the same thing. You got to go for big fish with these ladies. So kept a big fish bait in my hands, and didn't work out for me. So you can't go little and win. You got to try to go big. So that's what I did.
Well, I want to say thank you, first of all, for bringing your husband to help and your daughter over here, running the camera over here to help out with Miss Abby. Kind of really helped us out. We're going to get a lot more better footage while she was out on the boat. And Abby's back doing all the editing and all the video stuff they shot this morning. But anybody else that you would like to thank sponsor-wise?
sponsor wise. Sam Webber Performance Rigging, Honey Hole Tackle Shop in West Monroe, Louisiana, where y'all be next year. Maybe. Yeah, Carmichael's Honey Farm. That's about it. Family and friends.
Awesome.
Down South Guide Service.
And how about that awesome fish herd jersey and hat?
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got to stick. I have with fish hire. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you. Hopefully, are you gonna fish? Your daughter was trying to talk me into talking to you into coming to Granite Bull Shoals.
That's the boss's question for boss. I'm not good at 2-day tournaments. Apparently, this is my thing.
You got 24 pounds.
Can we have a day one tournament?
I know it's not good enough, but it's still 24 pounds. You know how many people can't catch 24 pounds in 2 days on this lake that's never been here?
Do you remember the classic day one?
Superwoman right here, day one.
I'm a day one girl. I got.
All right. That's all it is. Time on the water. You'll learn. 24:38 2-day total right there. That's Miss Paula Wilson. Give her a round of applause as she walks off the stage there. Next up, we're going to have Leslie Anderson on the pro side. So Miss Leslie Anderson with the pro side. Miss Angie Banks is in this boat on the co-angler side. We'll go ahead and pull this truck and rig forward there. As Leslie's in the boat, we'll have Leslie go first. She's doing the wave, Bassmaster Classic wave. You got to pull one out of the live well, and yeah. So there's a drive-through way in. We got the trucks and trailers pulling in behind you, so you won't see them on the live stream there. That's good. It's out of the camera. You're good. That's good. How many would you like to bring up to the scales, Leslie? You have 4 on paper and 1 on. Okay, so she's got 5 fish limit. She's going to weigh 1 here, plus whatever's on her paper. All right, so let's get her 1 fish weight that's under the 14 inches, it looks like. So this could go 149. 149 on that one. So then we'll get all of her paper weight here. 149 on that one. Get 4 out there on the water for a total of 9.75. Let's go ahead and hold that one up for a picture real quick.
Please don't.
1124 is her total there. 1124. Nice day on the water there. Let's see what you got there for your total here. She gets her photo taken. All right, that moves her up into 3rd place for a 2-day total of 24.29. 24.29. Pass that off real quick and pick your brain a little bit. All right, so what was it like fishing Caddo again?
Well, this is probably my 5th time here, and I really enjoy fishing it because it's I love to flip and I love big fish, but I had a better day yesterday like Paula, and I had the same problem. I had trouble putting 2 good days together. I've been like in 1st place like 5 times and then bombed the next day. So it happens, but I really enjoy Caddo, and I was kind of afraid to make some runs today because I thought we were going to get these high winds. So I guess I need to put my big girl pants on these days, but I'm not a big girl. So, but I'd like to thank everybody back home, Pam, all my dear special friends that I've met through fishing, the Gateway Bass and Gals back in St. Louis. Hopefully we'll have some people maybe qualify for your classic too. And special shout out to my dad, who we lost about 3 weeks ago. He got me into fishing, so.
The parents that got us into fishing is what makes this all great, and we love you. It's nice to see you back out here. Let me put your 2-day total out here, 24.29. Oh, yeah, gotta get those big fish. Miss Angie Banks coming on up. Let's get her pulled up here. All right. All right, let's go and put that on the scale here. How many you got in there? 1, 2. She got 2 in the bag. So she's going to have 253 there, plus her 1 on the paper, which is 313. 313. 566. So 3 for 566. Let's go ahead and hold up those 2 that she has in her bag that she was allowed to bring to the scales. So again, if you're just now tuning in, this is a slot limit fishery. And so they can only bring in fish below 14, 12 to 14, and then 18 or higher. So I had to leave those 14 to 18s, big spawners, able to, oh, you're good. I just had an angler call in there. All right, let's hold those. There you go. Yeah, are they? Did you lose a pair? We found a pair at Harris Chain, and we found a pair here yesterday. So if either one of those, yep, those are yours. Take them. That's why they're up there. All right, so your 2-day total, I forgot already, is 1196. So you're currently sitting in third place. What was it like fishing Caddo?
Tough. It was tough, but it was fun. It's a lot different than anything I'm used to. You know, I'm not used to such shallow trees. Logan Martin, it's deep. Yeah,
This lake's pretty shallow.
it is. But I adjusted a little bit. I lost fish both days that I know would have put me way on down on the scale, you know. But what you gonna do? You know,
It happens. So we appreciate you fishing with us. Let me get your 2-day total written down here. It was 1196. All right, we'll see you at the next one. Right? You coming to Bull?
I'm not sure yet.
That means yes. You let me know. No pressure, but pressure, if you know what I mean. Come on forward. Next up, we're going to have your day one leader coming to the scales. Lisa, you want to go first? All right. Lisa Johnson took off out of the lead today. She took off with the lead. She's coming back in. See what she needs right now. She only needs 646 to jump back into the lead. She had a big bag yesterday, 22 pounds. How many? She did it again, he said. Any on paper, or is this all 5? One on paper. All right, so she's got 1656 in the sack. 1656 plus a 3-pounder even, and you did have 2 that didn't make it. Okay, so 1906 will be after the penalty, so I'll just put it in right like that. 1906. Okay, I don't have to put in the penalty. Hit submit, and that'll give you a 2-day total of 4134. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. All right, right there. Nice work. That's it. Right there. So we got 2. All right. So what's it like leading 2 days so far here on Caddo? Let's see if it holds up. But what's it like?
Oh, that's good, but I know it ain't gonna hold up. It's Caddo.
It's Caddo. She says 41 pounds ain't enough. Anybody want to thank?
Oh, everybody. I want to thank God for everything. I have all my blessings. I want to thank Miss Penny and John. Thank y'all for the hospitality this week. Thank Mike. I love you. Roll Tide. Hey, Jennifer and Frank Stelly. Good to see y'all.
Awesome. Cassie Hall, come on up. That was Alyssa Johnson. She's currently in the lead. Lisa Johnson. I got it saved right. Sorry. Lisa Johnson. I seen Alyssa Johnson on my Johnson search. Yeah, 4134. Lisa Johnson leading there. Come on up, Miss Kathy Hall. Is that 2 in there? Oops, pull back up your name. I still had it searching for Johnson's. Oh, Cassie Hall, there you are. Okay. Both. You got one on paper? All right, she's got 3 fish total. So she's got 701. She had 3.25, which is 1026, and you have 2 in there that didn't make it, so 976. Yep, 976 will be your total for today, and let's see where that puts you in the 2-day total of 1828. All right, that is good. We'll see where it sorts and leaves you. It's going to put you in the lead right now with 1828. Since those didn't make it, we don't have to worry about hurrying up and getting them back on water. So there's that. 1828 currently leading. Cassie Hall, give her a round of applause right here.
Woo-hoo! Roll Tide. Hey, I love this lake. This is like the 4th or 5th time we've been here, and the people at this place are just awesome. And Penny's Church, what is it? Trees Baptist Church. Those ladies know how to throw down a cooking. I'm telling you, it was awesome. But I'd like to thank Mark's Outdoors and Reaction Innovations. All the fish that I did catch were on the Reaction Innovations Pocket Rocket. And I'd also like to thank Yozuri, one of our sponsors. They always sponsor us. They've been a sponsor for the last 13 years, and we really appreciate having them.
I stopped by their booth at the Classic. They have some really cool stuff that I couldn't even share coming out yet. He brought some stuff out underneath the table, and I was videoing, and he's like, don't post that.
I still haven't seen what it is yet.
All right. Well, the whole world's going to find out soon.
All right. Roll Tide.
All right. That's Miss Cassie Hall right there. Grab her fish there. She had a 2-day total of 1828. I forgot to write that down on there. Hey, Cassie, 1828 if you want to write it down. 1828 is your 2-day total. All right, they're going to pull forward real quick. Is that Cheryl O'Hare? Okay. Thought that's you. Oh, 6 today. The legend Robbie Hartline and Cheryl O'Hare. Cheryl, how many you got that you want to weigh in? Just paper? Bring up your paper. We'll talk. That way it gives Robbie time to grab her stuff. Because I got a feeling she's got one to weigh. I saw some text messages today. Oh, yeah. Let's see what you brought in on paper. Not much. 4 pounds even. 4 pounds even on 2 fish. I'll take that. 4 pounds. I'll get your 2-day total there. Submit. Come on. I didn't have it on the right screen, so I got to refresh it. All right. So what was it like fishing with the legend Robbie Hartline? I'll pull up your 2-day total here in just a second.
Well, I had the time of my life. She's a great, great fisherman. I learned a lot, and I really appreciate her taking me. It was a lot of fun. We just really fished hard and found some fish. I was just amazed.
She's a true legend. I would love to go fishing with her sometime. Maybe I'll come down there and see if her and Linda take me how to catch fish. I learn how to frog maybe from Linda and learn how to finesse fish and everything else Robbie does well. Crankbait and whatever. 2 different boats. Okay, yeah. I figured. You ladies don't get along, right? Just a little bit. Right, not fishing. All right, so 873 2-day total. Appreciate you fishing with us, and hopefully we'll see you either at Grand or Bull Shoals.
Yes, thank you.
We'll hope we'll see you there. Next up is going to be the legend Robbie Hartline. She's caught almost a 10-pounder in practice. Let's see what she's bringing in today. She had one of the big fish of the day yesterday. She got another big one. Boat number 6. All right. See what she needs here, or what she has here. She has 1242 on the deal there. 1242. You have any on paper too? And 3 7, so 7 ounces. 16. So 344 for her paper. 344 plus 1242 equals 1586. 1586 there. Let's see what that equals on a 2-day total. You're good. You can take them off. That's going to currently move her up into first place, it looks like, I think. Yeah, I can hold it real quick while you get them out, and then I'll finish doing the computer work while you're taking your picture. All right, you want to hold that real quick, and I'm going to get her 2-day total there so we know if she's in the lead or not. He's got your bag behind you whenever you're ready there. It's actually got you in second place, 31.48, 31.48. All right, 31.48, 2-day total there. What was it like fishing on Caddo?
So let me just say that I love coming here, but I never do well on this lake. So this tournament's been an exception. I'm not going to win, but I'm very happy because just getting a limit 2 days, and these are nice fish. I mean, I can't complain. I got a 9-pounder in practice, and then I had almost a 7 yesterday. If I had a kicker today, it would have helped a lot, but that's fine. I like coming here. It's a good place. It's only 3 hours from my house, so that helps too. I definitely want to say thank you to Penny McCurdy for everything that she did to help put this all together, and all the local sponsors that have stepped in and have come to back us. I want to thank my co-anglers. I got to say, it's been a pleasure to fish with Cheryl and you get to know people on the boat. And then I had Secret yesterday, and she had to walk me off the cliff pretty early in the day because I'd already decided that it was over and I was done because I kept breaking off and all kinds of stuff happening. And then all of a sudden I caught that big fish, and I'm like, oh, wait, maybe. So today it was really rough in the morning. I couldn't get bit I don't think we had a fish until noon. And I went to some of my other areas and it didn't pan out. So I decided to go to a spot that I practiced on and I fished on years ago. And that's where all the fish were. They were just there. And then I came back early because the stormy weather looked a little dicey. So I thought, well, we better just get back. But other than that, I thank my sponsors, Ranger Boats, Mercury, Everland Boats and Motors, the man Dobbins. That's the main folks there. But anyway, and I thank all of you guys for coming out and watching.
Awesome. Well, we'll see where you finished up. Thank you for thanking me.
So when I heard that we were doing a trailer tournament, I thought, oh my God, if I would have known that before, I would have practiced different and all this kind of stuff. I cannot be more grateful for this trailer tournament. I think it's the best thing since sliced bread. I mean, that really worked out because this ramp here is pretty dicey in the wind.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you thanking us on that. We were trying to make alternative plans all week based on what different weather forecasts were saying, and most of it did miss us, but you always got to plan for the worst case scenario. So what we got? Is that Judy Skibinski? Wait for that truck to pull forward there. All right. All right, next up, we're going to have Jan Hudson and Judy Skibinski. We're going to weigh in Judy first. She's getting ready to pull forward. Be careful there, Judy. All right, Judy Skibinski is going to weigh in next. They went out boat number 3 today. Well, we went out in reverse order, so they were third to last. That's good. Right. It's all those years in law enforcement. All right, Miss Judy, she's got, I think, 1 on paper here. Nope, no, none on paper. How many you got there? Just 3. Just 3, just a limit. She's a co-angler, just a limit. Hey, it's all right. You got to bring in 3 fish. It's really hard to bring in 3 fish on this lake because of the slot limit. Of course, you almost don't want to bring in 3 fish sometimes. But let's go ahead and hold up the 2 for a photo real quick. Always got to get a photo. You don't want to? All right, well, no, let's talk. She's like, they're just babies. You don't want to hold those up after you won Harris Chain, huh? All right, anybody you want to thank Miss Judy?
Like pros, I had a great time fishing with both of them. Yesterday was a little tough. I don't think except for the one fish I caught, I don't think I had a bite. But today I had fish I missed that I should have had and lost one bringing it to the boat. So all I can do is bring in this moment. So
That's all right. You brought something in though. You made the scales and you love fishing, right?
I do, I love fishing.
Miss Judy's a former police officer and also a teacher, right? Former teacher? Was it? What else? No, just a police officer? Okay. So give her a round of applause for public service there. That's Miss Judy Skabinski. She weighed in. I just said 321. Write that down for you. All right. Sorry about that. All right, Miss Judy. We'll get the flag pulled up. I just want to give you a hug. Thank you. Apparently, it did not like the bungee setup we had. You can re-bungee it down. Let me get Jan. Thank you for doing that, y'all. Get this saved real quick. Must have been a random wind gust there. All right, Jan, go ahead and put it on the scales. She needs a total of 2043 to overtake the lead. She's got 1104 on paper. I mean, on the scales. Do you have any on paper? Yep. So that's 1104 plus 1104. Might help if I can hit the right number. Plus you have 606 there. 17.1 on your total today. 17.1. So let's see what that does to your total here. 17.1. All right, 2-day total of 3802. Let's go ahead and hold up a few of those for a photo. They're going to hold. Might be one in the back of that truck bed. Where's Abby? Where's you got that extra bungee? You're using it? Okay, never mind. There's not one there. She grabbed it already. All right, give Miss Jan Hudson a round of applause right there. Let's find out where she's on the leaderboard. Sorry about all the distractions there, losing the American flag. All right, that's got her in second place. Second place with 3802 2-day total. All right, got paper towel there if you want one. So 2-day total of 3802 there. Come all the way down to Caddo. You're sitting in second place. You went out today in third place. How do you think you're going to end up?
Oh, I figured there'd be some more fish waiting. I had a pretty decent practice and just went fishing. So I didn't make it up to that end this time, and I found some fish. I had a local here that showed me how to run and stuff. That was my biggest fear. There's been some damaged boats and stuff this week, but anyway, it's an awesome lake. I've heard you guys were going to be coming down here, and I thought I've got to go there. So
looks like an amazing fishery. I can't wait to go out there. Don't be getting me stung there.
I'm not going to get you stung.
He trying to swap his carpenter beat towards you. He's been hanging out all day, unfortunately. So, but we appreciate you fishing with us. We'll see you at Bull, hopefully. All righty. We got Irene Todd coming next. Irene Todd coming up next. What's up? Oh, okay. Ladies, if you've weighed your fish, we need your bags back. Ladies, if we need your fish, we need your bags back. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. We need to start dumping them back in. Yeah. Because they're not coming back fast enough. Keep going. All right. Irene, you want to go first? Mandy's going first? All right, Mandy Burton's going to go first. Looks like she's got possible paper plus on the way. How you doing today, Miss Mandy? Good. What is that, 2? Looks like 2. Is there 3 in there? Oh, yeah, I see the third tail. There it is. All right, so 3 all on the scale. We don't have to do any math up here. 538. So for a 2-day total of 613. We brought 1 in yesterday. Let's hold up a few of those for a photo. Let's get a photo. Let me get it down. Might be easier to hold it down here.
I'm new at this.
All right. She's just gonna hold up the one. Let's get a photo of Miss Mandy there. Turn it sideways so she can see it. There you go. Awesome. All right, Miss Mandy. Say you're new at this. How new are you?
I'm new. This is my very first tournament ever. I've been fishing for only probably a little over a year, maybe, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So I don't know all the lingo. I don't know all the what everybody says about the water and all that jazz. But yesterday I went out with Julia, and it was pretty rough. I caught the one little fish. Today I went out with Irene, and I'm not an emotional person at all, but today was more than fishing with Irene. I'm sorry.
This trail is more than fishing, but we'll.
I had no clue, but Irene is battling stage 4 breast cancer. And this woman was out there fishing all day long, and she was such an inspiration to me. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you. Here's your total today, 538. Appreciate you mentioning Irene. We're going to talk about that a little bit up here. All right. Got Irene Todd bringing in, looks like one in the bag there for 123. Does she also have paper or no? Do you have paper or no, Irene? Nope. Okay. So you have 123. Let's get a picture here of your fish. Give her a round of applause. To kind of tell the story a little bit, Miss Irene registered as a co-angler, paid her deposit, and Miss Christine Fisher was giving away 2 seats or 2 boater entries on her channel to get some boaters in here. And Miss Irene reached out to me, didn't you? And you said, if I'll put in for the boater, I'll be a boater if I can put in for that drawing. She goes, but if I don't win it, I might have to go back to co-angler. And I said, me and Christine talked behind the scenes. I said, if she don't win one of those 2 seats off the random draw, we're buying the rest of her in, right? She's battling stage 4 breast cancer. This was her dream to come fish with the Women's Pro Bass Tour. So what's it like to fish with the women?
It's amazing. It is just amazing. And this is just, this is the story of the one fish. And it's only one I caught in 2 days, but I did it. And I was so proud. And my co-angler, and she was so awesome. And but yesterday, Pam and I, we tried our best, and then today we got on them and stayed on them. So I'm just so blessed, and I just want to encourage everyone to do this. This was on my bucket list, and I did it. So I'm very proud, and this is just an outstanding organization, and just couldn't be happier.
Awesome. Well, we hope and pray. We're going to be hoping and praying for you just like we are Pam Martin Wells. Cancer is an evil word. And as on Pam Martin's jersey always says, hashtag cancer sucks. So give Miss Irene Todd a round of applause. Stage 4 breast cancer out here battling it out. That one fish means more than anything right there. That's what it's about. That's what this tour is about too. All right, next up, we're going to have Miss Cindy Adler Jackson, and it looks like Rose. All right, Cindy Adler Jackson and Rose Newton are going to be coming to the scales first. Which one of you want to go first? Okay, Cindy's going to go first. Oh, all right. We got to make sure we get our buddy on the scales here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Chase. Hi, Kaylin. Yesterday he was driving by, doing little things, flipping his hair. So you knew he had a plan. Abby said as soon as I set the camera up here, you're in trouble. All right, so Miss Cindy Adler Jackson's going to weigh in first. She needs 25.56 to overtake the lead. She's got at least one in the bag here. See how much paper she has, if she has any on paper. Yep, one in the bag. If it ever calms down, 174 on that fish. If you don't mind holding that up for a photo, I'll add up the rest. She had 7 pounds, 5 ounces on paper. So here, right over here, 731 plus 174 equals 905. 905. And that was that all 5 fish or was it 4? 4. Okay. So it'd be all small ones if it was 5. All righty. So what was it like fishing Caddo this week?
It was a great learning experience. I have never experienced a lake like this with the channels and making sure I know my letters. But I really felt good about how well I did. I was able in the tournament to just go where I wanted to go instead of look at my map every turn I made. So it was great. I couldn't do this without the support of everybody back home and my husband who travels with me. So I can't say it was a bad tournament. And yesterday I had a better day today. They didn't turn on for me today. So hopefully I can get them at Bull Shoals.
Right. We'll see you at Bull Shoals. And we love your husband's silliness as he drives by the scales or some of his editing and his stocks that he does. And okay, you want to give that back to her? Just so she has her paper copy. Rose, you got no? All right, Miss Rose, did you want to come thank any sponsors or anything? No. Her husband. Rose would like to thank her husband. She's not going to come up here, but she would like to thank her husband. All right, come on up, Russ. And they can go ahead and pull forward while you're coming up here chatting. Oops, careful. See, a little peer pressure. Rose to show up to a tournament to fish on the back of a boat. A little peer pressure. She'll come up on stage. All right, what would you like to say?
I just want to say, even though I got skunked both days, every time I'm out on the water, I learn something new. So, it's really about the friendships I'm getting, the things I'm learning, and just having fun. So I'm actually told it was fun.
You know how many times I've zeroed on the back of a boat?
I don't know.
Every other day I fished an open.
All right. Well, okay. But I had a good time, and I'm going to keep coming at them, even though I got nothing this time. It's okay.
It's all about the learning curve. We appreciate you fishing with us. Where can we find you next?
Y'all's next thing. I think I'm doing a kayak thing too, in between some kayak things.
How does somebody find your kayak results?
When I post, well, they can find them at Bass Nation actually, or no, actually on Tourney X.
So look for Rose's name on Tourney X and Bass Nation and stuff like that. Anywhere they're doing kayak tournaments, you might see her name pop up. She's a heck of an angler out of those kayaks. She can be a force to be reckoned with out of the back of the boat too. Hey, Cindy, I didn't write down on your paper, but your fish weighed 174 on the one on the scale. I forgot to write it down, just in case you want that for your record. All right, next up is going to be Jenny Waters. How many would you like to weigh in on stage? She got 1 to weigh in on stage. How many you got on paper there? 3, so you got 4 fish total. All right, let's see what the one weighs, and then we'll get your paper weight here. All right, the one's going to weigh 341, and then we need to add up your paper. If you want to get that out and hold that up, we'll get your total weight here. She has 7 pounds, 11 ounces on the water. So 769 on the water, plus a 341 on stage for 11.10. All right, let's write that down. All right, you had 11.10 somewhere. My pen has disappeared. Grab a Sharpie here. All right, I set it down somewhere. Oh, see, I got terrible eyes. So what was it like this week fishing on old Caddo?
Caddo's Caddo. It's wind and it's sloughs and it's waves, and then you've got those calm minutes where you slay. I'd like to thank my mom. She's one of the best boat caddies around when she's not fishing. We're running all over the state. And my family at home, the work family, house family, taking care of everything while we're gone. My co-owner Lynette pushed today. We pushed to the last second. That last fish we photoed at 2:44. So that got us through. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. There's your weight for today. Here you go. There you go. All right. So next up, we're going to have Miss Lynette Fitz coming to the scales. Sounds like she had one at the very end of the day. Thank you. Thank you. So this might have been the last minute fish, literally. Oh, hers was the last minute fish. Do you have any on paper too? You have 350 there, plus 4 pounds, 3 ounces. Go ahead and hold that one up for photo. 3 ounces is 4.19 plus 3.50. 769 on her fish, 769 on her combined fish, her paperweight plus her one that she was allowed to bring in. If you want to pass that off right there. Already changed pages. I forgot what I had done said. I'll get your 2-day total in just a second. I'm going to hand you the mic. So anybody you'd like to thank when I pass over this mic, and I'll get your 2-day total.
All right, thank you. Yes, first and foremost, always God, and then family. This has been my first tournament to fish this year. It'll be my only tournament this year, but I fished with LBAA for the last 3 years. Family kind of took over this year and just didn't have the time and energy to get to fishing. So this one being the only one is pretty special that I was able to fish. I want to thank my partners, my fishing partners, my practice partners, which Cindy Adler Jackson, and Ann Carmichael, and then my boaters, Ann Carmichael, and of course Jenny Waters. We had a great time both days. Fantastic.
Awesome. Well, so your 2-day total was 925. Today you weighed in at 769. Okay. Thanks a lot for fishing, and hopefully we'll see you next year. If you can't make any more, give her a round of applause. Miss Lynette Fitz right there, fishing with old Jenny Waters. Yeehaw! Who we got? Jenny O back there on the co-angler side. Jenny O. And Brianna Wise. Which one of you want to go first? All right, Jenny O is going to go first. Jenny Orlowski, for those watching online. Jenny Orlowski's out of Hollister, Missouri. All right, I got just paper today. Hey, that's all right. But better than having one under. All right, so she got 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Let's see what that equals, because I don't have that memorized either. I should have a little cheat sheet up here. Divided by 16. All right. You have 263 on that fish, 263. Let's get your 2-day total here. 2-day total of 836. Who would you like to thank, Jenny?
Well, first of all, I want to thank my boaters. I had Cindy Adler Jackson yesterday, and I had 3 fish. Came in with 3, and we had a great day. Then I want to thank Brianna Wise today for she's a local, which was awesome. She kept us out of the wind all day. No boat problems or anything. So we had a really good day, but I just struggled a little bit this tournament. I need that Highland Reservoir. But anyway, also want to thank my sponsors, Rock Creek Bait Company, Woo Tungsten, and Paul Slaughter. So, and sorry. And thank you, Marcia. And hi, Mom.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. 263 today with an 836 two-day total. All right. That's Miss Jenny Orlowski right there. All right. Next up's going to be Miss Brianna Wise coming to the scales. Looks like she's got a bag too. Decent one. How many's in there? Can you tell? How many's in there? 2? You got 3 on paper or no? 1034 and 2. You have some on paper? Okay. 1034. 9.5 plus 1034. I can do my math quickly here. And she had one that didn't make it, so minus 0.25. 1959 on the day. 1959 right there. Give her a round of applause. 1959. Let's hold those up for a photo. Yeah, preferably. Preferably not. I give her a round of applause right there. All right. Stay up here real quick and answer just a couple questions here. Real quick. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Friends and family. I want fun for the one tournament I've done and quality building. And that's about it.
Awesome. Did you have fun out here on Caddo?
Oh, yeah.
What was it like fishing with Jenny O?
Oh, we had a good time.
Awesome. You ought to come up and fish with her on Table Rock sometime. Maybe she'll show you how to fish 80 feet of water.
I don't know how to fish in bottled water.
Bottled water. Here you go. Here's your slip from today. There you go. Awesome. That's Miss Brianna Wise there. Brianna's two-day total was 2761, by the way. 2761 on her two-day total. She's currently sitting in 5th place. Forgot to announce that part of it. All right. Who wants to go first, Denise or Denise? All right, Denise and then went out boat number 19. We went out in reverse order. The number that was assigned was boat number 19 here. She fished with Kelsey Harris today. How many are you weighing in on stage? Is that 1? You have some paper too, right? Okay. So she got 1 there for 128. And let's see what we got to add to it. 7.75. All right, so 128 plus 7.75 is 903. 903 for fish. Let's go ahead and hold that one up for a photo. I know it's not the big one, but we still got to get some photos. For those of you that are watching back home, trying to keep up with the leaderboard, if you go to Fishing Chaos and search Caddo, you can see the current live results of the leaderboard at any time. Right over there to your left. All righty, so anybody you want to thank real quick?
Well, I always want to thank my sponsors, Livingston Lures, Jackson Hill Marina, Real Graphics, Sports Threads, Crossbaits. I'm sure I'm missing somebody, iBass 360. All of those people that support us, we really appreciate it. We couldn't do this without them. So absolutely want to thank them and just supporting us ladies, because it's a little bit tougher for us to get those sponsors. So we really appreciate them. So, and I just want to say that it was a little bit tougher for me today. I think I had, almost half of what I had yesterday. So, but it was fine. The wind and, some of the conditions today maybe changed a little bit, but it's all good. I had fun. So ladies, if y'all are listening, you're out here, you don't fish with us, come fish with us. I really enjoyed my my co-anglers this weekend. I have to say I had 2 brand new co-anglers, and I really had a blast with both of them. And evidently I was a pretty good boat guide today. So
Awesome. Well, you weighed a 2-day total of 2437 there. Thanks for fishing with us. All right, next up, we're going to have Kelsey Harris Coming to the scales. All right, come on up. You got one to weigh in the bag there. Plus you got two on paper there. She's got two on paper, so she's got 355 plus 11 ounces. That's always math I got to do. Divided by 16. All right, 69. So she's got 369 plus 355. All right, she got 724 on her total. 724. Let's hold up that fish for a picture there. So a two-day total of 1169. You good? You want to thank anybody real quick?
I would like to thank my husband for supporting me and watching our daughter, sorry, not mine, our daughter, so I could come do this. Mudport, if you ever need a tour out here on Caddo Lake, he's your guy. And I would like to thank my driver. She was awesome. Put me on some fish. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Here it is, 1169 two-day total right there. All right, thank you. All right, next up, being a Marine Pro right there. All right, Alyssa Johnson's coming to the scales next. Actually, Diana, you want to go first since you're already in the boat? You can you'll hand off her fish. That'll work. She said she can go. She wants you to go first. Diana, she said you go first. Which way? You gonna let her go first? All right. All right, Alyssa Johnson's gonna go first. Alyssa Johnson from Chandler, Texas. Here comes that wind they were predicting after 12 o'clock. Looks like two in the bag. Two in the bag for 748. 748 plus two more, 5 pounds even. So 1248. She did have one not make it. Let's go ahead and hold those up. 1248 minus 0.25 is 1223. 1223. Okay. Give her a round of applause there. 5 fish for 1223. All right. Stand right over here, Miss Alyssa. Oh, goodness. Anybody you want to thank?
Just everybody back home, my family, my work family for letting me off and chase after this little dream that I seem to have this passion of bass fishing and competing down deep in my soul. And this is a love-hate lake for me. I've got lots of history with this lake. So my little ups and downs did not come unexpected for me this week. It's been a fun week. Having my daughter and my grandson out here. And I can't wait to take them on a little tour ride tomorrow. You want to go fishing? Let's go.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You waited 1223 today. I appreciate you fishing with us this week. Okay. Thanks, Alyssa. All right. Next up, Diana Evilhawk. Diana Evilhawk coming to the scales. All right. Got one in there. One good one too. 440 on that fish. You have any on paper too or no? Nope. One good one. You always seem, when you only catch one, you always seem to have a good one though. All right. 1084 2-day wait. One bite. And it was that one. Because if it wasn't, you'd be lying. All right. Nice fish there, right there, Miss Diana. All right, anybody you want to thank there, Miss Diana? You want some paper towels right here? All right, Miss Diana, we're real close to the live stream camera right there. So who would you like to thank?
Well, Caddo Lake is awesome. I love this lake, even though it was hard on me this time. I had a great practice, but I just couldn't get a bite today, except for that one. But I would like to thank my roomies and my practice partners, Leslie and Robbie. And my voter yesterday was Leslie. And you guys, I've been thinking about Pam and Pinky all week while we was here. You know, we're very fortunate to get out here and get to go do our thing that we love to do, and they're back home, unfortunately, doing other things. So, miss you guys.
We got some decent news today about Pam. She was wanting to eat a little bit, and so good news there. She was sitting up and she was talking a little bit. Steven said she was making some good sentences. So keep praying, keep praying. Power of prayer goes a long ways, and we're definitely praying for Charlotte back home, going through what she's going through right now. So, Annie, you said you had one more thing.
You guys, I know there's a lot of Tundras here, and I think there's a 4Runner here. Toyota pays out, so if you want to make some money on the voter side, it's $1,000 for first and $500 for second, and the co-anglers get $500 and $300. Get yourself one.
Heck yeah, we do nothing but Toyota. We love our Toyotas. All right, next up, speaking of Toyotas, speaking of old Toyotas, we're going to have Miss Heather Broom coming to the scales and Kathy Schatz. No? Anybody want to come up and thank real quick? No? All right. Kathy said she's not going to be weighing in. While we're waiting for the first boat to pull through, do want to thank all of our sponsors here, local sponsors especially. They have helped bring this tour here to Caddo Lake, the Oil City, Shreveport, Bossier Sports Commission area. T-Lady, Johnson Brothers Service, Ships Marine, Merle Norman, Dempsey Oil Company, Caddo Life, Midcon Gathering, PKP, Legacy Holdings, Parker Brothers Electrical, Garsolowski Funeral Homes, Jimmy Granger Outdoors, Walmart, Go-To Lures, Citizen Banking Trust, RDI Life Safety, Bass Pro Shops, Haggard Insurance, General Wholesale, Buddy DeBoe Ford, Super S Triangle, Burton Oil, Gas and Recording Services, and State Representative Danny McCormick. All right, Miss Heather Broom, how many you got in there? She got 3 to weigh and 2 on paper, so we're going to have to do a little math. She got 10.14. Plus 613, 10.14 plus 613. Okay, and one didn't make it, so minus 0.25. So 1602 will be her official weight. 1602 today will be her official weight. You can go and pull some out for a photo there. All right, give Miss Heather Broom a round of applause right there. One of our Toyota pros. Right there behind you. All right, forgot to write down your total for you, but I'll write it down here as soon as I hand you the mic. Anybody you'd like to thank back home, sponsor, stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, of course. I always want to thank my family. They're back home. My girls help me keep my shop going. My husband keeps everything else going. He's a huge supporter. He tells me, you know, just to grab the boat truck and go, and always wishes me the best. Sponsor-wise, Toyota bonus bucks. It's awesome. I heard Diana before I got up here. If you don't have one, you need to get in one. It definitely does pay. I probably cashed 3 checks since the championship last year for having one. So it's just a little bit of bonus money. COSA Compete and Conserve is also a little bonus money for us out there for the top angler.
that finishes. I think Carol got it last time. I got it at the tournament before, so that's an extra $500. So we have lots of contingencies out there for the LBAA. Caddo's awesome. I appreciate everything, the hospitality that we've had here. We're staying with Miss Peggy. I can't think of her last name right now, but she has offered to cook us biscuits and gravy for breakfast and supper. And she's like, "You're gonna stay out on that lake way too long." But you know, that's what we do when we get here. We pretty much stay a lot dark trying to figure this water out. But awesome tournament. I just didn't figure it out yesterday and today.
Well, 2-day total 23:31, and we'll see you at the next stop, I'm sure. All right. Give her a round of applause. That was Miss Heather Broom. All right, I see Miss Secret York in the passenger seat of this ride. So Secret Fish with Brandy Sainer today. Who wants to go first? All right, Secret's going to go first. Don't be dumping it out on the rocks there. All right, she's got one under there to wait on stage, and then I think she's got some on paper here. 152 on the under. You got any on paper? 2? Okay, so she's going to have 3 fish total. Let's get your total. So 152 plus 3 pounds, 3 ounces. You can go and hold that one up for a photo real quick if you want. You're like, probably not really want to. 3.81 plus 152 equals 533. $533 on her 3 fish. He said, "I'm holding that paper up." That's that off. Your cold tags fell there. Let me write down your total on there for you. 533. Anybody want to thank? I'm gonna pass you the mic.
Sure, everybody back at home. I got a couple of sponsors, Precision Outdoors where I work, High Tech Marine now, and Kentucky Lake Outdoor World. Those are the people that's going to sponsor the Lady Bass Classic on Kentucky Lake at the end of the year. So also Caddo Lake. It's always been one of my favorite lakes. It's just it can humble you, or it can just make you think you're Kevin Van Dam. But and they just got a lot of big fish out here. And it's a fun way to fish, but we call it Lake Pick-a-Tree. That's pretty much what it is. I had a girl today. This is her first ever tournament, and she's pretty good. She's real good. She's a little skittish with that wind driving that boat, but I said, promise you we'll get back.
That's awesome. You seem to draw a lot of new ones that join the tour. It seems like, and it seems like they all can catch them.
Well, yeah, because they just swap them out in front of me. They don't want me to catch another fish.
All right. Well, you had 533 today. There you go. All right. Next up is Brandy Sainer. All righty, Brandy. How's it going? You got some good fish in there, too. All right. What do you got on paper there? She's got 7.5 on paper plus 763 on the scales. Let's hold up the ones that are on the scales. Unless you want to be secret and hold up your paper, too. Two-day total of 2436. I'll pass pass those off. If you want to grab a paper towel off the back, you can. All right, Miss Brandy, first tournament with the LBAA, and you weighed in 24:36 for a 2-day total. What was it like?
It was tough. Yesterday was not a good day for me. But I want to thank everybody for being so nice. Pam Horn, she's been trying to get me to join for several years now. And I really had a great time.
So does that mean we're going to see you at maybe Bull Shoals or Grand Lake the rest of the year?
Maybe.
Maybe. We need boaters. We're like 7 boaters short right now at Bull Shoals. So if boaters are out there listening, come join it. Brandy had a good time in her first one, right? Thanks, Brandy. Give her a round of applause. Next up, we're going to have Jennifer Wilhite Fasulo, and then her boater Dana Carlson. Both of them will be coming to the scales. As soon as this vehicle pulls forward there, we'll get the next one up. Jennifer, you want to go first, right? Since you're already in the boat? Yeah, Jennifer's going to go first. Jennifer's out of Enos, Texas. She needs 12.92 to overtake the lead. You got 12 pounds in there? No. You're supposed to be like, maybe. Never know on this lake. There's 12 pounders swimming out there somewhere. So, all right. It looks like she's got one in the bag. Do you have some on paper too? All right. One on the bag for 142 plus 2 pounds, 6 ounces. You can hold that one up for a photo. Total today, 3.8. 3.8 on those fish today. Give her a round of applause. 2-day total of 917. 917 on SX. You want to dry your hands? I got some paper towels right there. All right, so 2-day total of 917. Anybody you'd like to thank? And what was your experience like on Caddo?
Well, this is my first LBAA event. I loved it. All the ladies are super awesome. I appreciate both of my boaters. It was a good time. And I would like to thank my husband for letting me chase my crazy dreams. And that's it.
No? Okay. You want to come thank some sponsors or anybody, Dana? Okay. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us, and everyone see you at the next stop.
Maybe. We'll see.
All right. Well, we hope to see you there. She drew Dana Carlson as a boater today. Dana, you want to thank anybody back home or tell us about your Caddo Lake experience?
Sure. So this is actually my first boater experience on Caddo Lake. I own a boat, so I'm not new to boating, but I fished the tour as a co-angler a few years back and had a pretty good experience. So this place it's just magnificent. I wish I would have had it figured out, dialed in a little bit better. About noon today, I figured it out. The light clicked on, and oh man, I was about sick out there. I finally had the pattern figured out, and then, obviously by that time it's too late. So, but I learned a lot of great things, a lot of cool things I can take back to Minnesota, and hopefully I can just go whoop up on them up there instead. So, I'd like to thank all my sponsors, Arsenal, Gill Fishing, all my family, my friends, everybody for letting me chase this crazy dream across the country. You will not see me at Grander Bull Shoals, but we'll see what the 2026 schedule looks like, and you'll probably see me back for that.
Sounds good. We'll see you on the tour at some point, Dana. Give Dana a round of applause for driving all the way down here from Minnesota. Hopefully you're not making that track overnight back. You better be careful. Be careful. Seen her travel up and down fishing tournaments in the wintertime. She's crazy drives. All right, we're gonna have our day one leader on the co-angler side, looks like coming up here. Who's gonna go first? Janet's gonna go first, okay. Where did Janet go on my screen? There she is. All right. Looking at the wrong side. All right, Janet Heinrichs from Cookeville, Texas is gonna go first. How many you got there, Janet? Just one? Do you have any on paper or no? No? Okay, so she's got one to weigh in. Woo! We'll put him back in the bag after you take a picture. He did not want to stay in that bag. Gee, Christmas. He wants to go to the water park. 369 on that fish. Let's go ahead and hold that up for a picture real quick. Reach in there and grab it. 369, Janet. Give her a round of applause, fishing her first LBAA tournament on the pro side. Hold it up. Dry your hands there. No problem. So what was it like fishing your first LBAA tournament as a boater?
It was an experience. I tell you that. There's a few more scratches on the boat that we just got, but hopefully Bill won't be too mad at me.
You live on Lake Pickettree, close to this lake.
Yeah, I do.
I'm sure he's okay with a scratch or two.
Well, he'll put a few in there, I'm sure.
All right, anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I want to thank Cassie and Deanna for just teaching me a world of stuff. And I want to thank Bill, because without him, I couldn't have done this.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us, and congratulations on making the scales. Miss Deanna Lovern's coming up next. All right. She's got 5 pounds, 7 ounces on the paper, plus what's right here in the bag. 418 in the bag. 5.44 plus 418 is 962. 962 there for Miss Deanna. That should be enough to put her right back in the lead there. 9.62. 2-day total of 2180. 2180 on her 2-day total. We'll give her a round of applause. This off real quick and then we talk. All right, so you're now the leader. Went out in the lead. Somebody came and stole it from you for a little bit while you were online. Now you're leading 2180. What would it be like to win Caddo again? You won here on the Classic back in, I think, 2019. What would it be like?
It would be wonderful. It would. I just keep my fingers crossed and pray. I mean, we had a great day. We had a little bit of a hiccup, but we got over it and we just went fishing. So, I mean, thank you, Lisa Johnson, for yesterday. It was amazing. Had an amazing day with Janet. I want to thank my husband because he's my sponsor. Love you, baby. And all the grandbabies watching. And just everybody in the support. It's my only one this year. So I just was glad to see everybody, and prayers for Pam. We love you and had a great day. Thanks.
Awesome. Well, we'll see if it holds up. 2180 currently leading. We'll see if it holds up, so stick around. We'll see if she gets her first regular season win. She is a 2-time Classic champion right there. Give her a round of applause. She's currently leading. That was Miss Deanna. 2-day total of 2180. All right, looks like Korean. And so next up, we're going to have Emily Freeman and Debbie Oswald. Sorry. One fish decided to spray everything up here with some water, so. All right, looks like Emily Freeman's going to go first. Oh, I didn't see you behind me. Sorry. Snuck it behind me. All right, Debbie Oswald coming up over here. Let me hold that just in case these rocks. They like to move. Once they get unsat there. You got paper only today? All right, 5 pounds, 10 ounces. 5 pounds, 10 ounces. So 10 ounces divided by 16. So 5.63. 5.63 on 3 fish. Let me save this in here. We'll get you your 2-day total here. 5.63, a 2-day total of $14.99. $14.99. All right, Miss Debbie. So what was it like fishing this week, and who would you like to thank sponsor-wise and stuff like that? And I'm going to see where you're sitting on ranking.
Okay. Am I on first? No, that was a joke. Well, I want to thank Emily. She is a great person to fish with, and she taught me quite a few things, which I'm going to take to the bank. A new word too. It was good. Yesterday, I had a little stumble, so I was in the ER last night. But both days were good. I had a really good time. It was a rough fish today compared to yesterday. Yesterday, it was just totally different. The bite was different today, and I was just glad to get 3. And I want to thank my friend Rachel for letting me stay with her. So I don't have to drive so far.
Well, you're currently sitting in 4th place. We'll see. I was thinking right around 7.5 pounds a day on the co-angler side might be check range. So as long as somebody don't just sneak up and knock you out a few times, you want to go flat tires or something? Yeah. All right. All right. We'll see how you do, and we'll see how you hold up. Thanks for fishing with us. All right, Miss Emily Freeman's coming up next. Find her page here. Where'd she go? Emily. What boat number were you? There it is. I was overlooking your name. All right, let's see what you need. Go and put them on the scales there. She's got 8 pounds, 7 ounces plus a pound and a half. So 8.44 plus 1.5 is 994 on her total. Let's go ahead and hold up that fish if you want to. No, you're like, no, I catch a lot bigger fish. I don't want to. Pass those off. Get your 2-day total of 23.76. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah. First of all, I want to thank God above. I couldn't have anything without Him. I really want to thank my parents. This is their first ever tournament for LBAA. They came out to see me fish, so pretty awesome having my parents here. I really want to thank ACS Marine for keeping my boat on the water. Dobbins Rods, Bahio Sunglasses, and Mossy Oak Fishing, and DM Dirtworks for keeping me out on the water.
Awesome. Where can they find you fishing next, Emily? I know you fish all over this country. Where are they going to find you next?
I have a couple of college tournaments coming up, and then I'll be on Bull Shoals.
Awesome. So she'll see us at Bull Shoals for the LBAA at Anchor Point Highway 125 Marina. 2-day total 23.76. Thanks for fishing with us, Emily. Have a good one. Give her a round of applause. She's been fishing the LBAA for a long time. She's now fishing on the boater side. Heather or Angela going next? You want to go next, Heather? All right. Heather Herring is going to be going next. Heather Herring is going to be going next. All the way from Miami, Oklahoma. All right, here comes Miss Heather Herring. Looks like she's got some to weigh in. She weighed in 275 yesterday. How many you got on paper there? Go. Looks like 1 under on the scale of 164. 164 plus 6 pounds, 9 ounces. Let's go ahead and hold up that fish for a picture real quick, and I'll get you your total there. 0.56. 6.56 plus 1.64 equals 8.2. All right, 8.20 on her total there. Gives her a 2-day total of 1095. Slide out there for your picture. Give her a round of applause. All right, anybody you'd like to thank back home? I know one person you're going to thank, but anybody else?
I already thanked them yesterday. I'll thank you as well today and all my friends and family for all the support.
Awesome. So, for all the friends and family and our boater today, 2-day total 1095. Are we going to see it at Bull or Grand? I know we'll probably see it Grand.
Yeah. Plan on going to full service for the first time.
Awesome. What'd they say? They said talk louder. Here, watch this. Where are we going to see you next?
Full shoals.
All right. There you go, 10-9. She said where there's rock. You're going to see her where there's rock, not pick a tree, right? All right, 1095 there for Miss Heather Herring, 2-day total. Yeah, you already took them. You're good. Yep. All right, Miss Angela Mayo, Harris Chain champion this year. See what she has in the bag here. Pull up her name. Don't have her name up there. 925 in the bag. Plus she's got 7 pounds, 13 ounces here. 7, 13. Plus 925 is 1638. 1638 on those fish. 2-day total of 2548. You can put it in there too. Yeah. 566. Basket. All right, Miss Angela Mayo, 2-day total of 2548. Had a little bit better day today. You bounced back there. Anybody you'd like to thank? Anything you'd like to talk about here at Lake Caddo?
Yeah, this is just a beautiful place. The people are so friendly. I love coming here. This is my favorite lake in the entire country. Yesterday, it beat me. Today, I kind of came back a little bit, found some better fish. I want to thank my husband. He's out with the college boys, so I can be here. That's always tough for us to manage the schedule. He does a great job.
Speaking of college, where can you go fish and learn a lot about boat programs and stuff?
That's right. So Catawba Valley Community College, we have the only marine mechanics program in the country where you can fish and end up being certified by Mercury and Yamaha when you graduate.
That's awesome. And you get to come fish underneath one of the best female anglers in the country. 2-day total here, 2548. Any last words?
No, just again, thank you all. Thank everybody. Penny, you've done such a great job, and you've confused me as whether it's Mandy or Amanda or whatever the person that helps Penny.
Mandy Burton.
Mandy, you guys have done a great job. Trees Baptist Church, thank you all for the fantastic welcome that we had, and I can't wait to come back.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you back here, I'm sure. And I know they'll see us back here for sure, because I've never been to a place that treats you like this. This is amazing. All right. Next up, we're going to have Cheryl Bowden, the boater, and let me see who her co was there. Heather Kramer and Cheryl Bowden went out together today. As soon as they'll pull forward here in just a minute. Heather, you want to go first? Okay, I'll go and get your stuff queued up here. All right. Heather Kramer's out of Sulphur, Louisiana. All right, here comes Heather Kramer's fish, and she'll be up here in just a minute. She's got 2 in the bag that are both looks like unders. She could be under 14 or over 18. 191 there. Do you have one on paper too? Awesome. One on paper as well. So 191, that's a limit. 2.25 plus 191 for her limit of 416. Give her a round of applause. A limit of 416 right there. That's Miss Heather Kramer. Does she? Oh, come on out here. He said you got a lot to say. So what was it like, first of all, fishing the LBAA, and what was it like fishing today with Cheryl Bowden, and how was your week, the entire week like?
This has been really exciting for me. I was super pumped to come and fish LBAA for a change. It's something bigger than what I have experienced before. A lot of women, great women to look up to, a lot of great mentors. So I was excited about that, excited about the experience. I was so pumped to have Cheryl today. I knew that I was going to learn a lot from her, and it's just was such a great experience. I did learn a lot, and I saw a lot, and I was very grateful. She was amazing.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see you back. Are you going to come to another event this year?
Oh, I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll see if you'll be there. She's going to try. She weighed 416 today, okay? Awesome. Thanks a lot. Give her a round of applause. That was Heather Kramer right there. All right. Next up, we got your 2024 Classic Champion, Miss Cheryl Bowden, coming to the scales, and one of your co-founders here of the Women's Pro Bass Tour as well. Can't ever forget that. Her and Secret founded this amazing tour, and then for some reason had faith in us to take it over. 693 here on that, and then let's see what she has on paper. All righty. I'll let you hold those up for a picture while I do your math. 114, so 1 pound, 14 ounces. It's 0.88. 0.88 plus 693 is 881. Total slab fish. Got him? All right. Give Miss Cheryl Bowden a round of applause there. Yep. All right, so 881 today, 881. I'm just going to hand you the mic because I know you know how to talk up here. So anybody you'd like to thank and all that fun stuff?
Well, I had a blast with Heather today. I had a great time yesterday as well. You know, the bike's totally different. If you wear Costa sunglasses, you need to get signed up for the Costa Compete and Conserve. It's a great program. We're very fortunate to have that. Boils down to if you're the highest finisher who submits, who owns Costas, who has registered for the program, they're going to send you a check. And it's a nice check. So we appreciate that. Bass Pro, the Cabela's in Fort Worth has now become a Bass Pro. They've renamed. So I want to thank those guys there. That's an awesome thing. Yellowtech for the camera stuff that I'm using. And it's just been a great tournament. Appreciate you guys.
Awesome. Well, 881 today, 2-day total of 2318. We'll see where that finishes up. So appreciate you fishing. And it was nice to see her put on an awesome kids fishing clinic. Major storm coming in. All right, we're going to shorten up some of the interviews here. We got a major storm rolling through. So unless you're taking over the lead, we're probably going to kind of fly through a little bit. We got a big radar sail pushing through. See how many more we got left. Not to have to shorten people's ability to talk, but there is a big storm pushing through, so we'll try to push through as fast as we can here so we don't have to pause the way in, but worst case scenario, we can always pause and take shelter. Pam Horn's coming up next. Pam Horn. All righty, Miss Pam's coming to the scales. Looks like she's got 3 in there. Plus she's got some paper, 382. What do you got on paper there? 382 and 3 pounds, 13 ounces. Hold those up to a photo real quick. 382. I never believe 382 plus 382 is 764. What's the odds of you having exactly the same? 382. All right, Miss Pam Horn, right there. All right, good job, kiddo. Let's pass those off real quick. Keep it short and sweet. Who would you like to thank?
First of all, I'd like to thank my mom for doing this traveling with me, and I got my niece and my great nephew and my great niece, Finley Page. They came out to see us today, and she didn't get to come up on the stage with us last time we were here, so we made it happen today. But just thank Caddo and all the parish here, and Penny for all the hard work she did. I think you blew Travis's mind, so that was a nice thing. But all my sponsors and everything, and I thank God for giving me the opportunity to do it.
Well, we appreciate you fishing with us, and hopefully we'll see you up here someday holding up some fish that you caught too. Give her a round of applause. Did your co-angler have anything to weigh, Pam? Okay. What boat number were you? Okay, thank you. Go ahead and zero that out. I got another Toyota rolling through the parking lot. Looks like this might be Christine Fisher and her co-angler today, which was Amanda Riley. Hey, hold on. She's going to let her out so she can start getting her stuff. Come on up. Did you just have slot fish? That's smart. Way to think, you guys, or you ladies. All right. Is that a 3-pounder even? All right, Amanda Riley, a 3-pounder even. Let's go ahead and while she's getting her fish, anybody you'd like to thank?
Well, first and foremost, I have to thank Dana Carlson. She's my girl. She asked me to come down and fish this with her, and I thought she was nuts. I wasn't going to drive 1,000 miles to fish down here, but here I am. So I pretty much owe everything to her. We had an awesome week, lots of memories. We had fun out on the boat yesterday. She got to be my boater yesterday. And I had Christine Fisher today, and I learned a lot from her too. So yeah, just had a really great time, great experience.
Awesome. Will we see you back up here sometime soon?
Possibly.
All right. Well, we hope to see you at Bull Shoals. I think Dana's possibly coming to Bull Shoals, I think.
I don't know if she's this year, but
Okay. We'll see. All right, come on up, Miss Christine Fisher. Come on up. All right. Usually don't try to keep it short and sweet, but we are trying to push through a storm here. So got 313 on paper plus a good bag, 1834 plus 313 equals 2147 right there, 2147. 2-day total 3574. All right. Let's weigh that big one real quick. You hold that. Let's put the small one in the bag there. Put that one on. Yep. Sorry. Let's see if this one goes more than 677. 731 on the big bass. 731. All right. Just gonna pass the mic to you real quick. You won Seminole. Anybody like to think what's it like? I think you're currently in. I'll get your current place. So let's go ahead and talk. Go ahead and thank your sponsors.
Oh my gosh. Well, I love Caddo. I fished here for 6-7 years, and it just suits my strengths. And yesterday, my live wells I had a lot of issues, and it stressed me out, and I didn't execute at all. And so I don't really care where I finish ever. I just want to know that I'm fishing to my best potential. So I was pretty dang excited to go out and put up a bag today. I've never brought 20 pounds to the scales in my 4 boat tournaments I fish now, so that was pretty dang cool, and I'm stoked.
Awesome. So give a round of applause. 731 big bass, 2-day total of 35.74. Currently in third place. I do want to give one little shout out. We had a youth organization up in Washington reach out and say, hey, we've been following you up here. We now have 8 ladies signed up. And they asked if Christine Fisher could make them a quick video. 8 little girls are signed up to fish because of girls like this that are out there putting out the content. And all these girls out here that pave the way for girls like you to want to put out the content. So it's a full circle effect right now. But I think it's called Good Day Fishing up in the state of Washington. So they just wanted to hear you welcome them to fishing.
Ladies up there, Good Day State Fishing. Y'all, we are so proud of you, and myself and all these other amazing women in this league. I want to wish you the very best. We're so happy to have you part of our sport. If you ever get the chance and you get old and you're old enough, join this league, LBAA. These women are absolutely amazing. There's some hammers in this thing, and I've had the best time fishing with them. So we appreciate y'all, and we can't wait to see your careers grow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congrats, Christine. Thank you for doing that for those little girls up there. They said the very first tournament they had 3 little girls, and now they have 8 signed up for their next one on April 2nd. So you can't tell me there's not a female fishing movement happening again, like the good old days. 21.47 was the weight, and 7.31. So many people that paved the way in the past. All the original Bassin girls, folks. Pam Horn, Kim Bain Moore. Martin Wells Classic, Kim Bain Moore. All of our current legends. Linda Gessner, Robbie Harline, everybody that's here. Everybody that started this tour, Secret Cheryl. I could name hundreds of ladies that have changed the sport of fishing for women. And the fact that there's a little youth program in the state of Washington following and reaching out is really cool. We got Rick Johnson coming to the scale. Sorry. Just paper. Let me find you. What boat number were you today? 18. Find your number there. All right. Just paper today. All right. She's got 3 for 8 pounds, 14 ounces. 8 pounds, 14 ounces. Let's see where that puts you divided by 16. That is 888. 888 on your 3 fish. That should put you right up around. Let's see here. Come on. Refresh. Submit. All right, so I'm going to put you in the lead, but I'm going to see where it goes. Anybody you'd like to think real quick while I look where you're at?
I just want to thank my mom and my kiddo and all my family. I have my mother-in-law out here today, able to watch my kid, let me fish this tournament. My mom let me tag along for all the fun stuff. Had a really fun day with Janelle, and we caught fish all day, which is great. So it was lots of fun.
All right, so your 2-day total right now is 1887. You're currently sitting in 2nd place, so we'll see where you're at. Hey, you're in the check line. Top 6 is checked, so here you go. Thanks a lot. Currently sitting in 2nd place. That's Brooke Johnson right there. All right, I get the weight. Forgot to have the boat number pulled up here. Janelle Smith weighing in here. 822 on that bag. Do you have any on paper as well? 822 plus 5 pounds, 5 ounces. Oh, sorry, 6 pounds, 5 ounces. Glad you corrected me there. All right, 0.31, so 631 plus 822 equals 1453. Give her a round of applause. 1453. All right, you can go and hold up a few for a quick picture. Huh? Get a quick picture. 2696 on your 2-day total. 2696. All right, so 2696 2-day total. Let's see where that wraps you up, if that puts you in the check line or not. I think it's going to take right around 27, 28 pounds to cash a check, but we'll see. Never know how it shakes out with these final few boats that are going to weigh in. What was it like fishing Caddo? Got to keep it kind of short because we're trying to beat a storm.
That was awesome. The people that I fished with and all the pro anglers that fished with me during practice and during the tournament were awesome. They were. Cheryl Bowden hooked me up with a card for my graph when mine was stuck in the mail. Just everybody was great.
Awesome. Well, we hope we'll see you back on tour, hopefully later this year. All right. Thanks a lot, Janelle. All righty. Who do we got next there? Oh, I got Smiles. She's going to make the scales today, sticking her head out the window. Pamela Alberta with Julia Darbone. We'll do Miss Pamela first.
I thought you fell out of the boat.
Pamela Alberta is coming to the scales.
Did you fish today? Loser.
You got any in the way or just the paper? That's okay. Oh my goodness. I love this lady. All right, let's see what you have. There's nothing more rewarding than making the scales after zeroing. Let me tell you. 6 pounds, 13 ounces. I'll see what that equals. Thanks, some people. Okay, there you go. There's her fish. Hold on, you got to hold them like this, long ways. There you go. All right. All right. Anybody would like to think why I typed this in?
Yes, I'd like to thank Chris for traveling all this way, coming to support me. That means the world to me. I hope Grandma Jane back in wherever she lives, I forget, Georgia, is watching. Cheyenne and my granddaughter Emily, thank you very much for supporting me. And I'd like to thank my sponsors for supporting me. And I just had an awesome day. I would like to thank Julia for putting me on fish. I mean, I just had an awesome day. I mean, you can't tell. It was just, I think I was crying the first time I caught the fish today. And we just had a great experience. And thank you, Julia. I greatly appreciate it.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you at the next leg. I know 681 right there. All right, Miss Julia, come on up. We call Pamela Howard our little spunk of energy or a little fireball, firecracker, whatever you want to call her. But she's always so much fun when she makes the scales. Julia's got paper as well. Paper. Let me see what it is. She got 12 pounds, 1 ounce, which is 12.06. 12.06. I can't quite do 1206. It'll probably say like 265 if I lean on it. So 1206 right there. Anybody like to think why I typed this in?
Two co-owners I had for both days, Mandy Burton and of course Pam. Both good days, enjoyed it. I want to thank Caddo for having us here. It's been great. Trinity Baptist Church for the meal and the hosts, that they were great. Just had a good time. I didn't get on the weight that I wanted. I got on numbers but not weight, but still it was a great day.
Awesome. But I know we'll see you at the next lake because we're having a blast with you following us all over the country. We'll see you later. That was Miss Julia Darbone with 1206 today. All right, you can go ahead and start pulling forward if you want. We'll get them pulling forward as well. Trying to keep her short and sweet as we can here, just in case this storm's pushing. Need that north wind, or keep pushing that north. We should be okay, but never know. All right, we got a local coming up. We got Noella McLaurin and Susie Bowden. Who wants to go next? Susie's like, I'll go ahead. As they're pulling forward, we can go ahead and start the process here. What you got on paper? You got a limit. All right, she's got a limit of 9.5 pounds, 9.5 pounds. So let's go ahead and see. That's Susie Bowden, by the way, 9.5 pounds. Anybody like to think? I'm going to pass the mic to you while I type this in.
Thank you, Cheryl, for helping me practice this week. I appreciate it. My angler, my boater, Noella, she put me on some fish today. Had a great time, super positive time. Had a really good day.
1356 2-day total there, 1356. So that's your 2-day total. All right. Thanks a lot for fishing with us, Susie. Appreciate you. All right, give her a round of applause. That was Miss Susie Bowden right there. All right, next up we have Noella McLaurin right here, a local. She went out in second or third. I'm going off of memory here. I know she was in the top 3 when she went out. She weighed in over 20 pounds today. She got, looks like 1 fish in the bag. Let's see if she has any on paper. She got 320 in the 321 in the bag. 321 in the bag. Let's see what you got on paper. Is that 10 pounds and is that 11 ounces? 10, 11. Okay. 11 ounces. Let's go ahead and hold up that one for a photo real quick. So 1390 total, 1390 total there. Give her a round of applause. That's going to give her 2-day total of 3486, 3486 on your 2-day total. All right, Noella, I got some paper towels right there for you. Trying to refresh this to see where you're sitting there after that weight. All right, that's got you current. Oops, nope, that's Big Bass. All right, that's currently got you sitting in 4th place with 3486. What was it like this week being able to fish your home water in the against all the LBAA ladies again?
Well, first off, it was like a family reunion. I've missed my fishing family and haven't been able to fish with them, and so I just praise the Lord that I was able to. It was a good weekend. Sometimes it's hard to fish your home lake because you still live here and you can't really focus on fishing because you still have all your other responsibilities. I have a great friend named Scott Moore. I need to thank him because he took me out and he helped me find some things. Today the bite was a little bit different, but the Lord blessed me with some more fish today, so I'm very grateful. And all y'all be careful going home. I love y'all.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate everything that you all have done. Here you go, Noella. That's your slip. We appreciate everything Noella and all of them have done in this community to have LBAA here all the years. She told me we couldn't give her any of the sponsorship credit and stuff. She says that's all Penny and Mandy this year, but if it wasn't for Noella and the ladies on Trees Baptist Church and all that stuff, none of this would be possible. It's a big team effort. So give her a big round of applause there. All right, next up we got Ann Carmichael and Carly Jo Previtt, I believe. Carly Jo, you're going to go first? Okay, Carly Jo's going to go first. Being pulled through by Pro Ann Carmichael here. You got any to bring to the scales or all paper? One to the scales. She's got one to bring to the scales, and I know she has at least one more. Should be pretty close. I think we got 5 or 6 tops. Yep. All right. Carly Jo that's going to weigh in under, and I know she has a slot because she texted it in earlier. She's got 155 there. Let's hold up your one on your slot real quick while I add these two together. And she had a 2 pound, 3 ounce fish. Pull that one up for a photo real quick. I gotta put that back on real quick. I forgot the weight, sorry. 150. Yep, you can take it up. 369. 369 there. All right. All right. Anybody you'd like to thank?
I want to thank Rocks for my rods, Baggio for my glasses, Mom and Dad, Justin Bowers Trucking, and
Fisher for that awesome jersey. Well, there you go. Thanks for fishing with us, kiddo. Coming all the way down from Arkansas. She was your 2024 Rookie of the Year. That was Carly Jo Previtt. And Carmichael coming to the scales next. Do you have paper too, Ann? Okay, she's got paper too. Looks like she's got one under in the bag. One under in the bag. All right, 125 there. 125. All righty, what do you got on paper there? 7, 13. Go ahead and hold that one up for a photo. So we have a photo of you. I know it's kind of weird holding up the smallest fish of your limit, but. $906. 906 there on her total. 906 with a 125 for Tiny. 125 for Tiny. All right. And how many fish was that total? That's 4. All right. Anybody you'd like to thank, Miss Ann?
Well, I want to thank all my sponsors, Everett GMC in Brunt, Arkansas, Gateway Bank, Rapala, Temptation Tackle. There's so many to name. I just don't have time to name them all, but thank you. And then most of all, my husband back home keeping the dogs in line. Thanks, babe. And no, I didn't turn anything up while I was here.
All right, thanks a lot, Ann. Have a good one. 5 left. We got 5 votes left to go. Hopefully we can beat this storm. 5 votes left to go. Give Ann Carmichael a round of applause as she's pulling away, and we'll get this next boat up in here. Try to get this stuff done before this rain pushes through. We can always hook up trucks and trailers later, but let's get these people through before they get wet. That's Sarah Roberts. All right, we got Sarah Roberts and Wesley Gray coming up next. Wesley, you want to weigh in first? Yes. Wesley's going to go first here as Sarah pulls the truck forward. Wesley's a kayak pro from Huntsville, Texas. How many you got on paper, Wes? 2 on paper, 1 decent one here in the bag over 18. Come on. Okay, calm. Good live wheels in that boat. All right, 408 on that one. Go ahead and hold that one up for a picture while it's jumping around. 408. Okay, lock into 409. Thank you for catching that. 409 plus 5 pounds, 2 ounces. Always look away right before it locks in. 922 on our total. 922 on our total. 3 fish. That's a good bag on a co-angler side right there for Wesley Gray. 922. 2-day total of 1739. Who all would you like to thank? I'm going to pass you the mic and hand off the fish.
This is a great tournament. It was tough today. A bite was completely different from yesterday, but thanks to my sponsors. Thanks to all you great gals for having me. It's been a fun time. We're going to do it again.
Awesome. Well, we can't wait to see it. Here's your paper from today. Thank you. All right, next up, we're going to have Sarah Roberts. Sarah Roberts coming to the scales. Sarah Roberts. Wesley Gray is currently in 4th place all the way with that 1739. I forgot to say that out loud. Sarah Roberts coming to the scales here. All right. Thank you. She got some good fish in there. All right. Phone's going nuts back here. Probably somebody trying to tell me a storm's moving in. All right, Kate Perkins has got a good story. Kate's always got a good story. All right. How many you got on paper there? Did the live stream kill or something?
Yeah, it's good now.
Good. Okay. All right. 412 plus you got paper. 412 plus 5, 9, 12. And then you had one that didn't make it. Let's go ahead and hold that up for a photo real quick. Oh, he's up at Disney. Okay, let's not hold that one up. She can hold it up if you want. Nine twelve on her fish. Pass that one off, and she said you got a good story. I got some paper towels right behind you if you want one. You're a terrible storyteller? Well, let's see how terrible you are. Tell us the story.
I wouldn't have gotten that fish if it wasn't for her, to be honest. Especially my other two, because I kept telling her, no, don't worry about it. Don't go back. Don't go back. Well, she ended up spinning around 3 times. And I finally got that another one that was actually pretty good. But that one I got this morning didn't make it. I'm sorry.
Sometimes they get hooked deep and stuff. Sometimes they're stressed because post spawn, all that fun stuff. So never can keep them all, unfortunately. But we do have like a 98% success rate. So we're not out here just killing fish by any means. But anybody you'd like to thank?
My kids, my husband, my boaters, they were amazing, and all of LBAA. It's been great. So I'm looking forward to Grand.
Awesome. We'll see you at Grand Lake. There's your paper from today. Thank you. Have a good one. That was Kate Perkins, all the way from Texas, originally from Alaska. I just need to go for slot. Yeah. I have her other one. Her slot. I bet that's what happened. Because I was like, why is Farley's name still here? I bet it accidentally saved under Sherry. Yep, that's exactly it. That's fine. Okay, I'll fix Spidey's deal. It must have saved under the wrong person. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for finding that out for me. You can call more people. It's all the, like, what you are. I'll come back to you. Okay. All right, it's Penny McCurdy or Linda Hollifield. Linda. All right. All paper today, 4 pounds, 14 ounces. So 14 ounces divided by 16. So 488. What was it like fishing this week? Why I saved that?
It was great today. Penny put me on a big fish this morning and it whooped my butt.
Oh, yeah? Well, how did it whoop your?
One big one got me today though, but I got paper and that's fish.
That is fish. So you had 488 today. And I'm going to save that real quick. That's 3 fish. 3 fish or 488. She had 3. She had a limit. Fortunately, it's inside the slot, so we don't get to show it all. 1371 2-day total. 1371 2-day total. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, everybody, this was great. I really want to thank all our local sponsors because I'm from here.
She's from here. That's why we're here. Your local sponsors are amazing.
I know.
I want to come to Caddo every year if they'd have us. I mean, we can't do that. You guys would get tired of us coming, but I would like to come a lot.
I'm glad y'all came. This was my first ever tournament and I had a blast. I had great boaters. The weather today was a little iffy, but Penny drove it like a boss. We came across the main lake today. I bet nobody else can say that.
All right. Well, we appreciate you fishing with us. Miss Penny McCurdy's weighing in next. I believe she's the last one to weigh in. See you. All right. Yes, Penny McCurdy. Do you have any on paper as well? 678 plus 1 on paper. 110. 678. You can go and hold that one up for a photo. Write that down so I don't forget. All right. 163. So she had a 163 plus her 678. So 841 there. All right, let's go ahead and hold up a few, or you already held those up for pictures. Let's get a little bit of notes here. That's not mine. That might be extra, I guess. I'll put it underneath. Maybe it got handed out this morning on accident. So what was it like having LBAA back at your home waters?
I loved it. I love seeing everybody, like Noella said, it's like our family. It's our extended family, and we've missed everybody the last couple of years, so it was good to see everybody. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I just want to thank the community for everything they've done for us, where they always come through for us and stuff. And Kenny with her camera over there. And I'd like to thank my sponsor, Quality Building, and she's got another business. I'm gonna try to say it. Ageless Perfection Beauty Bar / Bronzing Barn.
She probably got that right. I'm sure you didn't miss one word. All right. Well, this tournament really wouldn't be possible without you.
Yeah, well, I just love it. I love people. I love doing the fishing thing or whatever, and I love when everybody comes and helping them find a place to stay and feeding them, you know. So
Everybody in the crowd, this is Penny McCurdy. Mandy Burton helped out as well, Noella as usual. But big round of applause for this lady right here. So she was able to raise a bunch of extra local sponsors, which helped the prize pool, which is probably why there's 60 ladies out there, honestly.
yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I don't take credit.
I'm anxious for y'all to come back. So
Well, let's start working on that.
all right.
All right, well, there's your paper from the day. Now it's time to go ahead and go through some results. I've got to see what Craig and Amanda needed real quick. I do got to fix one thing in the computer. When I was saving Carly's weight, it accidentally saved to somebody else's. So I got to go fix that real quick, and then we'll announce some winners here. Find out why it did that. Probably fat fingered it. Entries. All right, recent entries. All right. There it is. Fix that.
Hey, Travis, give it just one more second.
Okay, you're good. I'm just editing something real quick. Something I did wrong there. All right, that should fix that. Okay. All right, they're just cross-checking some results, making sure everything's good to go. Brooke Johnson, are you here? Brooke, can you bring up your paper real quick? They think they wrote down the wrong thing on your paper. Okay, please. I just want to cross-check just to make sure it doesn't affect the outcome of the tournament. Yeah. Got one thing to double check on the co-angler side, just for the official results, because we just need to make sure that something wasn't mistallied there. Just one spot. So I'm going to go ahead and do the pro anglers first, since those are all good and all official real quick. So let's go ahead and get the top 6 up here, which is who's cashing checks. We had 30 anglers. 1 out of 5 boats get paid. So we're going to go ahead and get the top 6 up here for trophies and plaques. Got trophies and plaques for the top 6. So going to start at 6th place and move backwards and make it a little suspenseful for people that haven't watched the leaderboard. 6th place, Miss Debbie Oswald, come on up. She weighed in a 2-day total of $14.99. 2-day total of $14.99. Okay, 2-day total, Debbie. Is that still on? You mind scooting it back a little bit? We can go right down here. We'll go right down here. Just go right down here. Okay. And we'll have her scoot that back. You might unhook that bag. Or you got it? Okay. There's a plaque. We're going to get 5th place up here, so stay right there. 5th place, go ahead and come on up. That's co-angler side. All right, this is co-angler side real quick. We got something to double check, so I'm going to hold on to that. Your place is not going to change. I'm going to finish doing the voters first. So, sorry. No, there's just one spot we got to cross-check it. So, I'm going to do voters first. I thought I was on the voter page. Sorry. We just got one thing we got to clarify on the co-angler side, just to make sure they didn't write something down that came to me. All right, so we're going to do the voter side. All right, 6th place on the voter side, Miss Linda Gessner. Linda Gessner, come on up. Grab that real quick. That's actually the voter one. All right, Miss Linda Gessner, come on up for 6th. Okay, Jesse, all right, stand right there and get some more people up here. All right, 5th place, Miss Robbie Hartline. Miss Robbie Hartline, come on up here, Miss Robbie. All right, Miss Robbie. We don't normally get to do this many plaques, so this was exciting. By the way, when did y'all get married?
July. Oh.
Wait, hold on. First marital spout right here on stage.
I don't remember. August 22nd. She knows more than I do.
Yes, she does. Happy wife right there. All right. 4th place, Noella McLaurin. Come on up. 2-day total of $34.86. $34.86 for 4th place. 4th place, Noella. Where's Noella at? She's coming. All right. Just making sure. 3rd place, Miss Christine Fisher with a 2-day total of $35.74. Christine Fisher, come on up here. Nice 3rd place finish on the voter side. All righty. 2nd place, Miss Jan Hudson. Come on up here, weighing in 38.02 on your 2-day total. Arkansas. There's a lot of Arkansas here. There might be too much Arkansas. All right. And your champion on the voter side, weighing in a 2-day total of 41.44, it's Miss Lisa Johnson. We'll let you go down the hug line first, then I'll give you this, because they're all going to want a hug and handshakes. And, yeah, we're good. All right, there you go. Hold that front facing forwards. Let's get a picture of these ladies right there. First album on for that. Okay. All right, so these ladies. Yep. Don't forget about the door prizes too. That we got some door prizes and some swag here for. All right, everybody got a photo of the top 6 there. You good? All right, top 6. We have pictures up. Top 6, get your boats loaded, all that fun stuff. I'll have checks for you at the end, so get everything loaded and all that fun stuff. We're going to do co-anglers. First, I got to do first out of the money here. All right, so first out of the money does get a Yo-Zuri prize pack. Miss Brianna Wise, weighted a 2-day total, 7th place, 27.61. Brianna Wise, come on up. All right, 7th place, first out of the money real quick. Oh, she left? Okay, she'll accept for her. Okay. Brianna already left, so McPenny's going to take the picture and accept for her. Whatever, we got to have pictures. All right. And 8th place, Toyota swag bag, Janelle Smith. Janelle Smith, are you here? Miss Janelle, come on up and get your Toyota swag bag. And while we're doing swag bags, I'm just going to go ahead and make it easy and do the co-anglers backward while we're waiting to verify that result there, because that result only affects second or third. All right. Going backwards, Toyota swag bag, second out of the money, Miss Linda Holifield. Come on up, waiting a 2-day total of $13.71. Linda, are you here? Is Linda here? All right. First out of the, or second out of the money for Toyota swag bag, Linda Holifield is here. Linda Holifield on the co-angler side. Are you here? Yep, co-angler side. I'm trying to go backwards while we're buying some time to verify a result real quick. Linda here? Linda not here? Linda, oh, hold on. We're going to go ahead and do that one. Next out of the money, first out of the money, I mean, was Kate Perkins, weighed in 1463. If you can come on up and get your Missouri prize pack, Kate Perkins. Don't go home completely empty-handed. Kate Perkins, are you up here? Kate and Linda, are you here? Kate Perkins and Linda Holifield, are you here? They might still be down in the parking lot. Kate Perkins or Linda Holifield, are you here? If you're here, please come up. Here comes Kate. We see Kate. All right, Kate's coming. How about Linda? Is Linda still here? Linda Holifield, are you still here? Penny, you want to accept for Linda Holifield too? We'll figure out how to get them their bags. All right. Testing. Okay, one quick second to edit this result that was wrong. All right, now the leaderboard is right on the co-angler side. Appreciate them writing everything down, double checking cost checks and balances back there as they're checking all the fish. So had one little mistake, we got it fixed. All right, so we're gonna go and do reverse order just like we did on the pro side. If I could get Debbie Oswald come on up here officially this time. She got 6th place. She's weighed in a total of $14.99. $14.99. Sorry to make you walk up here twice. Why don't we stand right here? And that way you don't have to walk up the stairs, and we'll make everybody else stand in front too. So stand right there. All right, 5th place, Lynette Doyle, weighing in a total of 16 pounds for 2-day total right here. Remember, the top 6 are also in check range. So top 6 are also in check range. So if you're in the top 6, after you load your boats, put your tackle away, come on up. I'll be writing checks for the next hour or so, I feel like. The fan club. She got a fan club, 5th place right there. That's Miss Lynette Doyle. She weighed in 16 pounds for a 2-day total. All right, 4th place in her first tournament with the LBAA is Miss Wesley Gray, weighing in 17.39. 17.39 for Miss Wesley Gray. There you go. All righty. 3rd place on the co-angler side, Brooke Johnson, weighing in a total of 17.87. 17.87. Good job, Brooke. There you go. All right, 2nd place, 2nd place. She's known as Little Roll Tide, Miss Cassie Hall. Come on up here. 18.28. All righty, and your champion on the co-angler side. She's led wire to wire. It's Miss Deanna Lover. Come on up. She's winning a total of 21.80 on a 2-day total here on the co-angler side. 3 fish limit. All right, dude. Be careful. Those are crystal. Lady will break if you drop them. I promise you that. Turn it around so you can see it. I think first place. Is it facing the right way? Okay. Get some pictures real quick for everybody. All right, top 6. You all are in the money. Give me a few minutes to get, well, I'm going to start writing checks. So pack up everything and then just come start making a line. As you get your check. Yeah.
Hey, you guys, I would like to say thank you, especially to my great friends. I just couldn't do this without you guys. That's Jenny Waters, Paula Wilson, Cotton Harwood, Kathy, Shots, Sherry, and Miss Phyllis. And if I'm leaving somebody out, oh, Cindy, yes, ma'am. Julia, I love you guys. Love you guys.
All right, so anybody still have their rulers, the GG50 rulers that we issued you to make this tournament possible? We have another tournament coming up, and I'd like to be able to have those for the next tournament for when we have another slot limit. So if you still have your GG50 ruler that we gave you, please bring it back to us and get it back to us. Still have a few more things to go over. We have a big bass on both sides for the side pod, big bass side pod here. Let's figure out who won that on both sides. All right, big bass on the boater side. Big bass on the boater side is Christine Fisher. All right, Christine Fisher, come on up for a big bass. Got 731. Our Carly Jo Previtt's mom with Pocahontas Real Estate made this. I don't know what it's made out of. She told me they're very fragile. Protect them. She made this for our big bass here at Caddo. Let me get the co-angler up here on the big bass side. Christine weighed in a 731 big bass. And big bass on the other side was Deanna Lavon. Let's get both of you side by side. Yeah. Let's get a picture of them holding up their plaques and their big bass stuff right there. All right. Look at that right there. Big bass, 623 on the co-angler side and 731 on the pro side. Good job, ladies. Awesome job. Here's an envelope for that, I think it's like a slate. You might want to keep that in there. It's got a little bit of bubble in it. All right. Yep. Awesome. And I also have this for, hey, if you want to put that in there so it doesn't break, and I got a lid for you. My other first place winner on the other side, I also have a case for your crystal as well. Lisa Johnson, if you want your case for your crystal, I have it as well. You want your box to be able to get your crystal home so it don't break? Don't want the crystal to break. All right, so we also have some other things to give away here. You don't get the money today, but the highest placing new boater gets an entry at the next tournament here. So let's see who's headed to Bull Shoals entry fee here. Hey, Noella. Oh, there you are. Sorry, I was looking somewhere. You haven't fished in 2 years, right? Right? Okay, just making sure. I was going off of my notes. So Noella McLaren has won a free entry thanks to Highway 125 at Anchor Point Resort at Bull Shoals, which happens to be our next stop. So not only can you go fish there for free at the next stop, you also get to fish at the sponsor's location of Highway 125 Marina at Craig LaPointe's place there at Anchor Point. So you get to come up and fish for free. Now you got to put in some time off work. If for some reason that one doesn't work, we can make Grand Lake work, but you have won a free entry to one of the next tournaments this year. So, all right, stick around. Abby would like to catch that on an interview just so we can thank our sponsor, Highway 125 Marina at Anchor Point Resort, has been an amazing sponsor in helping getting new anglers set up into the LBAA on the boater side, because the boater side is the hardest part for us. What am I missing?
Big bag.
All right, let me find Tiny Bass here. We got a cool sponsor called Vicky's Threadworks Tiny Bass here. See off of Fishing Chaos who won that here. It's a $50 check. It's a little bonus money here, leaderboard. There we go. Find Vicky's Threadworks leaderboard here. All right, I'm going to have to rewatch the video for Tiny Bass. It did not add today's Tiny Bass to the leaderboard yesterday. I did something wrong, so it could possibly be Pan Horn 129, but I think we had a 125 waiting on the pro side today, so I think something didn't populate there. I was so worried about the leaderboard thinking, so I will let whoever know won the Vicky's Threadworks Tiny Bass here in just a few minutes.
Can you do bonus bucks? Toyota bonus bucks.
Toyota bonus bucks. All right, who out of our top 6 drive the Toyota that's registered for Toyota bonus bucks? Top 6 though. Hold on. Top 6. Starting with the top 6. Anybody in the top 6 pro and co side drive Toyotas? So Lisa Johnson, she's going to interview about it later, but so she'll be first place Toyota bonus bucks because she got first in the tournament. 2nd through 6. Anybody got a Toyota? 2nd through 6. Anybody got a Toyota? Just trying to get, huh? On the co side, are you registered for bonus bucks? No. All right. Hey, heck yeah. Anybody second or first through 6 pro and co side besides Lisa Johnson that drive a Toyota? All right. If not, we're gonna have to go down the leaderboard. We'll double check. We'll double check the leaderboard and see who drives a Toyota and have to pull those records. Am I missing anything else, Abby? All right. Don't forget Toyota bonus bucks. If you're not registered already and you drive a Toyota, there's certain years that are eligible. Highest placing pro gets $1,000. Second highest placing pro gets $500. Co-anglers is $500 and $300 for that same stat line. So highest placing and then second highest placing. So it pays to drive a Toyota. All right. I feel like I'm missing something. Are we missing anything other than checks? No? All right. Just make sure.
Can you make an announcement for interviews?
Yep. Already did, but I'll do it one more time. Top 6, when you come up to get your check, Abby does need to get your interview. So I'm gonna write you a check after you get your interview, okay? So if everybody's ready, we're gonna go and wrap up the stage and we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping checks. So she can go and kill that.